Okay, Yeeps just released their new lab version for the new 2.0 expansion drop. I can make videos on the lab now because I'm not making videos a lot Oski and not. So yeah, let's go check it out. Okay, so looking on the tech web, we got new grass terrain. That looks cool. I'm gonna buy that. Oh, it's a creative mode only block. So I think. Oh, yo! So these, I'm not gonna buy these, but these are for outside the map. So like for the terrain, so you can place them down. Pretty cool. New compass. Compass, yeah, that looks cool. So it points towards where like maps are. So if you're trying to find a new map, like when geez, that's laggy. Why is my game so laggy? If you're trying to find a new map, you can look on the compass. Red is always facing north and the blue is always facing south. That's how it works. Now apparently there's stuff in the weekly throwback, so let's go there. You can spend your beans to like get a thing to. Yeah, you can spend your beans to get the gnomes to build you like an old map. So right now it's Plaza, but if I vote to switch, for 2,500 beans, the gnomes will build you any map from Yeeps history. This will apply to your entire current lobby and lock out new random players. Switch your map, you won't be charged unless the vote passes. So you can select a map. So, I think, yeah, full list. So when the update comes out, you'll get every single OG map, except for like Wishlist Workshop and all the seasonal ones. Let's go with Pet Valley for now. Yeah, right. Let's go Pet Valley. I just spent my beans to change it for Pet Valley. Oh yo, so yeah. Pet Valley was the introductory map for both pets and cooking and acted as a casual, peaceful hub for players to hang out and level up their pets. It was perhaps one of the friendliest spots in the fantasy biome. Probably the friendliest. It's funny to see these new maps with like new terrain though. So this probably is the update. No, Yeeps 2.0 is the update with the most new maps, but I think this is the update with the second most new maps because they've brought back like every map from Yeeps history. It could be the first, but I'm not sure. Let's check the fantasy biome tech web then. So what's new on here? We've got moss terrain, I'm not going to bother buying that. Oh, the terrain blocks, but yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'd love like a pet theme map again. I feel like that was one of the things they should have added when they added 2.0. One of the weekly maps should have been like a pet map. The only way you can get pets is that pet place in Gnome Capital. I feel like pets are like severely underrated now and underused. I wish what they'd done though is that with the OG maps, I wish they'd still turn these gnomes into like new gnomes, new NPC gnomes, and this guy into like a frog NPC. If that's even a thing, there's the frog eggs, isn't there? Yeah. Also, you can change it to Plaza for free because that was the map that's in the weekly rotation. So if I change it back to Plaza, we're back in Plaza, and it changes the biome, which is pretty cool. I like how it does that. Oh, and it's closed now, but I think you could open it back up to the public. Okay, on the snow tech web, I'm not noticing too much here. Oh, we got snow terrain. I don't know why it's down here, not with the actual terrain blocks, but okay. Oh, and up here, snow tree, snow stuff. And I think that's about it for snow biomes. So I think they're just adding the terrain blocks and the paintbrush. But actually, this is a good place for us to test out the new terrain paintbrushes. So let's go out here and we can. Oh yeah, so wait, if I change the terrain to hills, and then I can turn it into a grassy hill, like here. So I can have a little grassy patch, and then you could paint like different patches of land. These are the blocks that were on the tech web, and like you can place them down. Can they be painted with that? Nope. But I think they can be painted. Oh, wrong area. I think they can be painted with like this. And this can also be painted these colours, so yeah. But they can't be placed in the map, they can only be placed out the map. So yeah, I'm going to assume it's the same thing here. Yep. Then on the tech web, we have, terrain paintbrush and the new blocks to go out the map. Okay guys, well that's going to be it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye!